Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this time we are going to look at the stupid string of comments coming from my video, M-onke turn Luocha's defense body not attack or outgoing healing boost proof video. So I've proven this theory many times in all my M-onke 10 9s and even my E2 Luocha theory crafting. And okay, so this is where the comment starts. The whole stupidity starts from here. This guy is not the problem because this is outdated. So now here comes the main problem, which is here. You do realize that no enemies have been added in, right? When that comes, it will be 1.2. Then you need more healing than we do now. Enemies will start hitting a lot harder and have a lot more HP. Okay, where's the proof? Where is the proof? Who are the new enemies? Who? The question is who? And how much HP? And how much are they hitting harder? Where is the proof? So I asked him, we don't have an idea if enemies have more HP like you said, but I do know that we will have a new memory tabulus focusing on the amount of HP that all characters currently have. Anyway, this demo is a little old. Yes, this is old because I commented this 13 hours ago and my video was posted 5 days ago. Since I got Luocha and like his light code up to level 80, and I've proven that defense percentage body will save Luocha from dying or near death. Luocha's healing is overkill at level 2 skill and level 3 talent anyway. Okay, this is true when I tested it out. So I'm just relaying the information that I have tested back to him. Dustycat, so-called our perpetrator. So he says that we definitely do have an idea. Where is the source? If they don't increase enemy bulkiness, then Memory of Chaos will be a complete joke as endgame content. Okay, yes, this is true. This is true because I can see that Qing Chui at E6 and E4 can actually do that. I can see that. I can see a lot of characters doing that. And even Jingyuan at uninvested level 8 skill, uninvested level 8 talent, he's able to clear without any issue. So okay, yeah, this is a complete joke because yeah, it is true in some aspect, but not completely. So then I asked him again, he said, do you have any evidence if newly added future enemies might have higher HP? I can't find any. Okay, I did my research, I did my searching, I couldn't find any articles or any game leaks about this issue. But then again, it's true that enemies need more HP and more available cycles. Yes, I agree. That's why I said that. Then he goes all out rude mode and he says, if you honestly don't think they will make enemies bulkier in the future, then I'm sorry, but you're delusional. Okay, he goes super offensive here and I will have to retaliate. So I did, since he went out rude mode already. So I said to him, says the one without any evidence, if I'm delusional, you must be deceptive. That's what I'm telling him because he is saying things without any facts. There are no hard evidence to support his claim. So if he calls me delusional, I have every right to call him deceptive. So anyway, do what you want. I'm not here to argue over something you can't even prove. That is, I'm trying to end the argument here, but okay, he goes on. He says, you really think they will let us overpower our characters and not make any changes to the enemies? Have you played any Hoyoverse game before? Hello, Stario is a Hoyoverse game. I've been playing this game for like a whole month already. Come on, man. Do you really think you'll let us overpower our characters? Okay, for this statement here, our characters are at level 80 at the max. And this is the absolute maximum that the level any character can have. And not make any changes to the enemies. So okay, I said to him, have you learned to not state a claim before getting solid evidence? So I'm asking him for more evidence again. Then I asked him, I said to him, I said, it's the same as lying. So yeah, he's really trying to lie to me at this point. Then I said, yes, it's a standard Hoyoverse game, but the problem now is you're talking without evidence. And I don't tolerate people who talk without evidence. I'm trying to say that to him because he is not providing me evidence. Is he a intern or what? Is he a genie? I don't even know. Come back to me when you have the news link. So I'm waiting. I'm still waiting for him. This is, but back to the point. Luocha's healing is overkill for all content now. Even an invested starts. That's it. So I already proved that long time ago. At level 2 skill, level 3 talent, his healing is still overkill. 2k attack, 2.5k attack, he's still overkill. So then he says, I can agree that his healing is overkill for now. Okay, yes, I agree also. But the fact is that enemies will get beefier isn't something I need evidence to prove. Okay, when you say this, right, you're already telling me that you already know how beefy the enemy is going to become. Isn't this right? Isn't something I need evidence to prove. I'm asking you to provide evidence. What are you telling me that you don't need evidence? If they don't make enemies stronger, then this game will become a complete joke where free to play can clear MOC 10 within only like 2 to 3 months. Huh? But MOC and each MOC is only lasting for 2 weeks. What 3 months? It's 2 weeks. Within only like 2 to 3 months. But I mean, Qingque is an F2P player, F2P character, but then she needs a lot of investment. The inevitable power creep that will also entice Hoyoverse to increase enemies' stats. That can be true, but I don't see the evidence. I still don't see the evidence. I don't know how much you think enemies will be so powerful enough to make all free-to-play units redundant. I don't see how you're able to predict that. My guy, this isn't something I need evidence to prove. Oh, you definitely need evidence to prove. You're now claiming to me that free-to-play characters are all redundant by saying this. It's just standard game knowledge when it comes to gacha. Do you honestly believe that enemies won't get stronger over time? How do I believe you when you don't give me evidence? How how much stronger are they going to become? No one knows. You're just making this fact up. And what? And your point is what? Make Luocha a sub DPS? That's why I'm trying to understand why is he trying to say that. So I said, don't think about it, since he's weaker than Tingyun in terms of survivability. You might as well not even pull for Luocha if you want to sub DPS. So from this statement, I'm telling him that you're not supposed to build Luocha like a sub DPS, and Luocha is already weaker than the Tingyun in terms of survivability. He seems to be dismissing this fact. So I also said, so if the enemies get beefier, then Hoyoverse could balance this out with a new memory turbulence or allow more cycles for 3 stars. This is exactly what's happening in MOC 9 and 10, where MOC 9 needs 20 cycles for 3 star, and MOC 8 need, I think, 24 star, or yeah, I think 24 star, and then earlier on was 28 star. So that's a bad. No, so I said need more allows more cycle for 3 stars. So that's the thing. The point is this game is not supposed to be a pay to win game. Alright, if Honkai Star Rail is actually going to be completely pay to win, I might as well quit the game. I'm not here to pay, I'm here to play. There's a very big difference between pay to win and play free to play to enjoy. What kind of game developer will introduce enemies too strong for F2P to clear? That is bad game design. Yes, this is true. This is something like, for example, Genshin, where I'll explain later. In Genshin, Xiangling, which is a free-to-play unit, is mandatory for higher Spiral Abyss clears. This is especially true because Xiangling is now S tier in terms of sub DPS, and she is very much needed for those enemies with Hydro and whatever. Now, you wouldn't think that all pay-to-win characters are needed. So I'm trying to tell him here that I'm not trying to we as the whole player base are not going to use 100% pay-to-win characters in all team building slots. So we're not going to have 2 teams with 4 pay-to-win characters. This is ridiculous. If this happens, I'm going to quit Honkai Star Rail. So you think that all F2P characters will be irrelevant in the future? I'm trying to assess him again. Nonsense. And get rid of the attitude of predictions and start talking from evidence. I told him this. I asked him for evidence. He keeps avoiding it. He keeps thinking that he doesn't need evidence, and he thinks he is the intern of mihoyo, the Hoyoverse working environment. I mean, if he is an intern, right, I'm going to start following his channel already. But he has no proof that he is an intern. And interns, right, normally don't talk like this in other channels. So he replies to me, when did I ever say any of that? I mean that of being Luocha as sub DPS. Enemies will get stronger in both attack and HP, which will lead to longer fight. Maybe, but there's no proof. No proof. I'm just saying that what we consider as overkill healing right now won't be overkill when that happens. Prove it. How do you know the exact numbers? Do you know the exact bulky numbers? The defense and HP numbers? Do you know? I'm asking you, do you know exactly the amount of bulkiness and attack that all the enemies in future MOC have? You don't know, so don't talk. The whole point of my argument is to say that eventually you will need the extra healing that outgoing healing percentage body gives. Totally disagree. That fact is into the trash bin. Totally disagree. Just shut up. Don't talk about that. I already told you, Luocha at E2 heals from 25% HP to full health immediately in skill. What are you talking about? You say what extra healing outgoing healing body gives? What the fuck is this shit? You seem to have misunderstood everything. Oh, I'm understanding everything. The only thing I'm misunderstanding is you, Dustycat. I don't understand you because of your stupidity in your comments. And at no point did I ever say that make Luocha and sub DPS. Oh yeah, you did. You said you led me into the idea that Luocha is a sub DPS. Why so? Because you said that the enemies are going to be beefier. You said that yourself. So I'm trying to relay back the information back to you on what you say. That would be just plain stupid. Yes, it's stupid for Luocha to be sub DPS. It is stupid. He realizes that, but what he isn't realizing is that he's disagreeing with the defense percentage body for outgoing healing boost. But hey, you forgot to tell me that Ting Yun is as weak as Luocha or even weaker than Luocha in terms of survivability department. So why are you considering outgoing healing body? If Luocha's going to die in 1 or 2 hits, fix that. You fucking fix that. Damn it. What the hell, man? Then I told him, he says, wow, you failed to realize Luocha is weaker than Ting Yun. Yeah, I'm telling him this again because he seems to be dismissing this the 3rd time. Do you know how squishy Tingyun is? Why am I even arguing with a person who never upload any Memory of Chaos 30-star clear on his channel? Okay, let's look at his channel. Nothing! Absolutely nothing! And guess what? Guess who he follows? All the celebrities. 1 million followers, 2 million, 27 million, 4.5k, 10.9k, all the famous people. And of course, his sub account. This is the kind of person who is going to be brainwashed into herd mentality. Okay, from your channel, you said the enemies will get beefier, so it led me to think that you are trying to build Luocha more offensively. Obviously, because he's trying to make me think that way. If you don't want me to misunderstand you, you don't make stupid comment. Okay, I'm waiting for his reply. By the way, I already received some notification in my channel. Oh, nothing yet. Nothing yet. That's a different guy. So, okay, I haven't received any reply from him. I think he shut up already. I think he gave up. But guys, I recommend you to read this comment. I pinned this comment and I want you all to read it. This is particularly a very important comment, and this is something that you should always take into consideration when building a Luocha. You please read this. This is very, very important. And I totally agree with what Roseria said. I also gave him recognition in my E2 Luocha theorycrafting guide. So please read this comment. This is very, very, very good. But on top of this comment, unfortunately, lies stupidity that I just cannot understand. And he just ignores everything I say. If he's going to ignore that Tingyun is weaker than Luocha, or even Luocha weaker than Tingyun, it depends, because Tingyun has less HP but more defense. Luocha has less defense but more HP than Tingyun. Then so why is he arguing with me? I don't understand. He's just talking from his own personal feeling without testing his builds. So stupid. Right. I just want to address this, and the moral of the story is that you always test your builds before you comment in my channel, because I am a trusted tester and theory crafter. I just am for Luocha only. For my other characters, I haven't started theory crafting, but I know Luocha very well. So I even hyped for him like 1 month prior the banner release. So I know his potential. I know how to build him. This Dustycat asshole, right? He doesn't know how to build Luocha at all. Guys, please do not use Outgoing Healing Boost on your body. This is really, really bad advice. I advise you that you stick to defense, because Luocha is a defensive pillar in your team. If your defensive pillars in your team don't have the necessary stats to survive, you might as well not even go for Luocha. Right. So, cheers. Please visit my guides for the best consultancy and for my best advice. That's all I can tell you for now, guys. Cheers, man, from a very, very agitated, mediocre gaming.